Hello fellas! Today I'm doing something a little bit different than usual. I'll be participating in Damon's, or you guys probably know him, most of you know him as Vintage X Collectibles. If you don't know him, he is his channel's linked down below in the description. Great guy, great channel, does some pretty rad reviews, so definitely go check him out. But he did this thing called a small YouTuber challenge under 1,000 subs thing. Basically, people like me under 1,000 subs. I'm at like 735 at the time of this recording. Basically, you got to answer a bunch of questions that I got listed here, and it looks like it's all focused on what is our channel like. What did it root from? In a way. So I wasn't tagged in this, but I felt like I wanted to participate because I'm just that kind of guy. Anyway, let's get started. Question 1. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? Kind of an interesting question. I've actually been doing YouTube videos way before this channel even existed, Sunspot Reviews. At first, I started out with just recording reviews of, I think it was figures from Transformers Animated. I didn't even post them, is the funny thing. I never posted them. I just liked making reviews of them, showing the transformation, showing the detail. It was weird. I was a bit younger, so it was like, for myself, if that makes sense. But eventually I created this channel called Judge Dredd 29029. I was really into Judge Dredd back then. And I remember I did a couple reviews, a bunch of NECA Predator stuff, and I believe I actually did stuff on some Iron Giant figures. Speaking of which, I got to review my Mondo stuff. But yeah, and then that kind of failed. I went on in high school to create this channel called Radical Reviews or some bullshit like that. I was a dumb kid. And it was basically me reviewing a bunch of Batman figures. I had a buddy back then who was really into Batman at my high school, and I kind of told him, hey, I collect a bunch of action figures of this fool, and I did just a bunch of videos about that. So, and then went on to do Sunspot Reviews, which turned out to be mildly successful by the aspect of this video being released to the public. So, make a long story short, even though I already gave you the long story, what inspired me? I just loved photographing and making videos of action figures. Then I discovered YouTube. Number 2. What impression do you wish for your followers to experience from your channel? What impression? Impression, boy oh boy. I don't really know. I guess to be informed. That's really my ultimate goal, is to inform people. Because, yeah, sure, I guess entertainment is a big aspect of it naturally, but informative. I really like to dive deep into my videos, so yeah, information. Number 3, what do you wish to never become as a YouTuber? One word: Patreon. You fellas out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. We talked about this countless times on the Sanctuaries podcast series, Spaghetti and Friends, which is held also on my channel at the moment. I don't want to be the type of YouTuber that only does this for the money. In all retrospect, that's impossible anymore, okay? You cannot make YouTube your only job nowadays. It doesn't work that way, and I can get into the whole adpocalypse thing, but it's pretty self-explanatory at this point, man. So I don't want to be that type of YouTuber. That's just that. How long did it take you to reach 100 subscribers? I started this channel September 14th, 2014. or even earlier actually. I can't remember. It's been a while. And it took me probably a year. Yeah, probably a year. And yeah, took a while. And after that, after I posted my Comic-Con stuff, I skyrocketed in subscribers. I mean, I got a couple hundred in probably a couple weeks, which was really good for me, just because of Comic-Con. So that's pretty cool. Number 5, what is your most viewed video? Ironically enough, and I can actually show you it since I'm on my iPad, it is my review of the Toy Story Patriotic Buzz Lightyear and Transparent Buzz Lightyear right there. I know it's backwards, but it says it has 27K views. So that is, yeah, that is my most popular video. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but hey, that's what's going on. Number 6, which of your videos was the biggest surprise? That is an interesting question, and honestly, I'm gonna have to go with that Buzz Lightyear thing. Because why? Why did that get almost 30,000 views? I don't know. The second one would be my Hot Toys Suicide Squad 1/6 scale figure showcase at Comic-Con 2016. All I did was videotape some of the new figures being released with this thumbnail of the Joker Batman right there. And that got like 17K, and I don't know. Yeah. Number 7. Which of your videos was the biggest disappointment? Very recent, actually. I posted a video. It was called I believe it's a McFarlane Toys unboxing. And it was weird. It was probably the time that I uploaded that, because that got no views whatsoever and no comments. And part of me is thinking that people, or that it just didn't show up in people's feeds, because I get pretty consistent views. So, and all my other McFarlane stuff got views too. So, F you, Google. Screwing me over there. 8. What do you feel that people overlook from your channel? Now, this is something I really want to delve into for a moment. I think people really overlook the fact that the biggest part of my collection, and part of the reason I started this channel, is because of Transformers. I have a room here dedicated to Transformers. Not Michael Bay. We don't do that Michael Bay down in here, but I'm obsessed. And I have so many. It is ridiculous. And I think that's what people overlook, is that when I do my collection videos, I put a heavy influence on Transformers. And I know the basis of my channel is Hot Toys and NECA. I got a ton of NECA Aliens and Predators, which I'm in love with. And I got, you know, all the Hot Toys stuff in the other room, and a couple in here as well. But the big thing is Transformers. I'm crazy about it. I mean, I've been watching Transformers since as long as I can remember. The original stuff. The biggest ones for me was, of course, G1, then Beast Wars, and then right after that, I got heavily into the early 2000s show, Robots in Disguise. Not the new one. That's not good. But I know people give a lot of hate for that RID show, and I can understand why, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. You know, not amazing, but, you know, I guess for nostalgia purposes, it was fun. Number 9. Describe a time when you shared a meaningful moment with a child, stepchild, nephew / niece, etc., concerning anything superhero, sci-fi related. Child, never. Stepchild, never. Nephew, never. Niece, never. Etc., never. I hate children. Moving on to number 10. And I know I'm being a dick, but I really haven't. Me and kids don't get along, so I have not shared a moment. And the children I have interacted with, and I know that sounds weird, but the children I have interacted with don't know anything about the stuff that I'm into. Okay? They just like having girlfriends at 8 years old. Number 10. What do you see your channel... where do you see your channel in the next year? In the next year, I see myself at over 1,000 subs and doing the same thing as I'm doing now. Maybe a little bit more consistent. I don't know, but definitely over 1K because I'm hitting that pretty soon, I'd say. So, yeah, and that is the end of the questions. Damon, thank you so much for allowing me to participate in this wonderful, wonderful under 1,000 subscriber challenge. It was a lot of fun. And, yeah, that's about it. I'm just trying to think if I have anything else to update. I got this. My brother got this for me. I got Gwenpool. Not a huge Gwenpool fan, but I needed her to build Lizard. So, kind of a necessary. But, looks good, you know. I got a tail. She comes with a tail. That's it, so. Anywho, had a great time filming this. It was a lot of fun. And, again, check out I almost said my name. Check out Damon's channel. Link is down below. And, yeah. Go check out the Sanctuary on Facebook, as well as all the content creators of the Sanctuary linked down below in the description. And with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, check out my site at sunspotreviews.com, and I will see you guys in my next video.